Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Sunday night, and the markets are gonna open very soon. We are here live and behind the plastic microphonic device from which we broadcast here. Yes, indeed. And what we do on Sunday nights is we will take a look and see what the markets are doing as they open up in Asia. And we'll kind of nitpick a little bit every cent that it moves up and down. You never know if it makes a certain movement one way or the other. I will be forced to do some push-ups. But nonetheless, we have a good time here. Good to see Savage Stacker, Grow Mechanic, and Nosematics. First ones to pop in. Good to see you guys. Raza Manaza is present and accounted for. Cheap Laugh Kennedy is here. Good to see you. Welcome Voodoo Scratch, and Coinhound is here. Check out the Coinhound's latest video. He got a really cool coin. You will see it on his channel. Very good. Good to see Eric, our resident bouncer, is here. Weave02. Good to see you, sir. Yes, welcome. Glad you're here. Sterling Cannabis is here. And so is Silver Honda, who drives a blue Honda. Yes, he does. Indeed. All right. So we're a little bit early. So we're going to capture a few comments before we get into the markets. We've got Silver Fans 21. I reinforced my doors and locks with an awesome security system and a whole lot more, turning my house into a safe. Good luck getting in. There you go. It's always paramount to have security at your house no matter what. Even if you didn't have precious metals there, because you have precious lives there. That's right. Very good. Good to see John Ruck and Harvey Greensman. Commando Magno is here. Good, a lot of good folks popping in here. Appreciate you all being here. And we have Savoy Truffle says, I store everything in paint cans and leave them in the basement. I label them kids' bedroom or upstairs crapper. Nobody's going to steal paint. There you go. Yes, I found them, except Jenna Italia says she found them. So, hey, there you go. All right, let's see. Moving on up here, we got Serving Ya says, the boxes weren't used by criminals. They were used by people who wanted to be left alone. Yes, that's right. That's exactly right. The boxes weren't used by criminals, the vast majority. That was the whole point of the story. Everybody was rendered guilty or suspect based off the actions of a few. That's right, Serving Ya. Very good. Hello, sign up. Good to see you. Matt is here. Missile Man is here. A good crowd popping in so far as we wait these markets to open up in about 4 minutes. Silver Scientist says, well, I recommend a safe. My safe is around 600 pounds empty. It's really heavy when full. Also, I put it in a tight space because it would be hard to use power tools on it. Opening sucks, but that's the con. Yes, understand. But good, wise, and make sure it's hidden too. Very good. Silver Scientist. Good to see Dove Season. Saw him on another live stream earlier today. So I popped in there. And we have T the Silver Stacker, who has got a great channel as well. You guys should check out T the Silver Stacker on YouTube. He's posting some great videos. And here we have James Sky with us as well, all the way from London, England. It's 11 p.m. where he's at. Glad to have you, sir. All right, and Savage Stacker wants to know what these markets are going to do tonight. We'll find out very soon. The wonderful, I won't say lovely, but I'm sure he's probably lovely. I'm sure his wife thinks he's lovely. But we have the great Cyber Curtain Twitcher with us here as well. CCT, as he's known. That's the long form of his name. If you want to shorten it, it's Cyber Curtain Twitcher. Colonic Stacker lives 4 miles from a state prison. And there were 2 whirlybirds with searchlights flowing low last night for a while. Thank God for the Second Amendment. Exactly right, brother. Yes, indeed. Wow. Yes. A little Shawshank Redemption thing happening there, maybe. If it was a Shawshank Redemption type thing, you don't have to worry about it, because Andy Dufresne, he's the silent partner. I just had to slurp some coffee to try to awaken Babs to the chat here. Hello, Love Button. Good to see you. We need Barbara here too, but we got Love Button, who I want to believe is a female. I want to believe it. I gotta have faith. Silver Honda, I store all my gold and silver at Sal's house, so his kitty cats can guard him. There you go. See, there is a connection between Silver Honda and me. All right. Good to see James Scott. Appreciate it. Good to see Michael Hatsinakolas. Good evening, Uncle Sal, Alice Cooper, Kitty, and I are here. All right, Alice Cooper. Yes, the Alice Cooper Kitty. Very good. Nice. I'm going to start stacking safe, says Carl. Carl. Very good, Carl. All right. A Midnight Gardener, says MS Road 99. There you go. A Midnight Gardener. Very good. Moving on up the comment chain here, we've got Genitalia. Leave your PMs at Love Button's house. There you go. They will do it. I think there's a strange love triangle. We have Genitalia, Love Buttons, and the ever elusive Pudenda Johnson, which we haven't seen in a while. Gary Croft says the bank is the last place on earth to store your PMs. Yes, that's right. I'm more convinced of that more than ever. Hello, the Treasure Hunter. Good to see you. Treasure Seeker. Treasure Seeker's here. Check out his channel. Hello, Hell Creek Trading. Good to see you. Mark B is here. Hello, Mark B. Here's Barbara Carbone. Here's a slurp for Barbara. Got the coffee. Got a little chocolate here. As we wait for these markets. Ziggy says, I live 2 blocks from the private vault raided. A good sushi takeout next door. Crazy fish. Wow. The FBI had their mobile headquarters parked outside the U.S. Vaults Company. The whole area was one traffic mess for 3 days, Ziggy says. Wow. So he's right there in the midst of this. The FBI had their mobile headquarters parked outside this company, and they set up tables under a big tent and used postal service boxes to sort out each safety deposit box. Oh, and next to the vault was a gold jewelry exchange store. The place was so shady. And so apparently this has been under suspicion for quite some time. Good to see Hoosier Stacker. Hoosier Stacker is here with us. Good to see you, my friend. All right. Thank you. No, your channel's cool, Treasure Seeker. Glad you're here, sir. Gaz Grill is here, too. Thank you, Gaz Grill. Glad you're here. Kid Quo Pro. You're not sipping coffee, you're hitting a hookah. Yes, indeed. I know some people think that. But it's some good coffee. All right. So, Ziggy, thank you for that comment. That's crazy. You're really close. You've seen it in action there, what's going on. Pretty amazing. And Genitalia says, I don't think I would even trust friends with my metal. That sounds like a terrible thing to say, but weird things can happen when you're talking about money. Ask anyone who has had to settle an estate. That's true. You're right. So far, I have not had any problems. But yeah, there's always a risk no matter what. You have to spread the risk and mitigate it. Hello, Kevin Cowan. Good to see you, Kevin. Welcome, all of you who are here. I see some new names here, but yes, indeed. And Jeffrey Jackson is here. He's not as quite a big a fan of the slurps, but he puts up with me anyway. Thanks, Jeffrey. Appreciate you. And good to see Donald in New Mexico's here as well. All right. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. That's right, MVL. I agree. And let's see here. Logan says, I've had the banks tell me to drill the wrong box a couple times. They will inventory the contents if that happens. Yes. All right. Very, very good. Stack All Day is here. Good to see you. And we've got A. Murray says, I'll stay with the small box I have until I'm ready to move into a bigger box. All right, very good. All right, let's see what time it is. It is getting near that hour. It is that hour. We're going to see what the markets are telling us right here at 6 o'clock. So here we are. We closed a little bit low on Friday, and here we are. It is open now, and they're down just a little bit all the way around except for palladium. But platinum taking a pretty big hit. Still above 1,200, but it's just barely 1,205 exactly for the ask price. And yes, indeed. So there it is. $10 difference between bid and ask. We've got silver, a dime's worth of difference between the bid and ask there. It's down 2 cents, $25.33. Gold is at $17.45.10. Down a dime. Just a very slight edge movement downwards for gold there. Good to see Mountaineer Stacker. Welcome, sir. Platinum quote still from Friday. Okay, let's see. Well, I'm showing it Fridays. Oh yeah, I guess it is. 45. Well, no, it's Okay, yeah, I guess the platinum quote is still from Friday because that did not move. We'll have to wait and see if it plays any catch up for us. So we'll check that again. Good catch on that one. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll come back to these metals, but so far, not a whole lot of movement right out of the gate. But that's not surprising. That happens. So we'll come back and check that and see if platinum moves a little bit. I don't know why it's not showing that yet, but platinum doesn't trade at the same frequency that silver and gold do. I don't think so. Yes, indeed. Pam Schaefer's here. Hello, Pam. Glad you're here. Pam Schaefer Pitts, welcome. John Camper is here. Love button. Good to see all you guys. Savoy Truffle is here. All right. Olaf the Mighty. Hit and run. Work comes early tomorrow. Hey, thanks, Silver Joe Pickle. No problem. Just glad you popped in. I appreciate you, sir. And Brian Amara is here. Good to see you. Have a good night, Silver Joe Pickle. Appreciate you. Mark Gutierrez, Salivation Nation. Good to see you. Let's get back up here. Silver Wolverine says, I'm going to pretend like I was first. Hey, as long as you're here, it doesn't matter what line of succession it is. But hey, I know it's fun to kind of see who can make it first. But thanks, Silver Wolverine. Appreciate you, sir. Terry made it. Hello, Terry. Mark AF says, I use a private depository. My property is inventoried and insured. The cost for the service is about $100 a year. Okay. All right. That seems a reasonable price. It's inventoried and insured. Very good. Yud Sal. Yud. I wonder what Yud means. I'm not sure. We were trying to say TYU and got mixed up. JD, I got straight in my face and this mellow-thighed chick put a spine out of place. There you go. All right. All right. Very good. All right. Now let's get a couple more comments and then we will check the markets again. We've got Cybercurtain Twitcher saying, fascinating story about the private vault. I shall continue storing my stack in the same way I've done all my life. Should have linked my video about precious metal storage to give viewers. Yes, that's right. He did a cool video on the how to store it cleverly inside your house. I should have done that. I'll check that out. Check out CCT's channel. Hello, Winning Image Photography. Good to see you. Welcome. I saw something you did on Plumber Stacker's channel. A cool little promo there for his 1K sub thing. That was cool. And Silver Stealer is here too. Silver Stealer, the one they own. They did a great video with their recent purchase. Check out their newest video on the Silver Stealer channel. You're going to love it. And you're going to see a dreamscape of sorts. To know what I'm talking about, you will have to see the video to see. Yes, indeed. Always good to see Dove Season 91, by the way. Silver Wolverine, I agree. I don't keep my metals in my house either. That's right. Spread that wealth around in ways that you can keep you safe, right? Very good. Exactly right. All right. Very good. And hello, Ed Kua. Good to see Ed Kua. Hello from Nevada, from Bubba Plancarte. Hello, Bubba. Welcome. Good to see you here from Nevada. Nice. All right. Silver Wolverine says, if you live in a blue state, you're in a high crime area. Yes, indeed. Well, I tell you what. Or near escaped convicts, right, Kalanick? Let's see here. We've got Genitalia says, I recently heard of a good way to bury your PMs. Andy Scheckman from Miles Franklin said to put your metals in a PVC pipe and bury it in a vertical position about 2 feet down. He claims it would undetectable with a metal detector. Okay. Yes, I've heard about using PVC pipe. People have talked about that. Yes, indeed, as a way to do it. It's okay to slurp. We've got slurping approval from Jeffrey Jackson. Thank you, my friend, with a $10, the first super chat of the evening. Thank you, Jeffrey Jackson. Yes, indeed. Here's a slurp in your honor, sir, and it will be in stereo just for you. Thank you, brother. All right, thank you very much. Okay, let's see. Harry Reid was nearly beaten to death by his own brother in Nevada. That's right, Kalanick. Although he wouldn't admit to it, but that's what happened. Nearly made him blind. Pretty rough. I wonder if his brothers are Republican. I don't know, but anyways. All right, let's see here. Genitalia, I sent most of mine to my cousins in Canada. He has a massive safe vault. Now I hope I can trust him. I hope so too. Yes, indeed. Depends on how they settle that estate. Let's see here. KC Mac says, when I started stacking, I kept it in a large gun safe, but that becomes a target if we ever had our house broke into. Now I have a low-key wooden treasure box that I kept in random places in my home. Yes, indeed. Very good. Yes, very good. Hello. Silver Heist is here. Good to see you. Thank you, Wheels Wheela. Appreciate that. Like the slurp there. All right. Nice wet one. Barbara says, nice wet one for him. That's right. Exactly. Oh, shoot. Algorithm food from Martin Olson. Thank you. All right. We'll do one more, then we'll check these markets again. A Con Finisher 67 says, buy some Chinese fake gold coin bars on $100 bills, maybe a little bit of powdered sugar in a bag. The burglars will think they hit the jackpot, take the money and run. Now, there you go. Yes, indeed. All right. Yes, good idea. That kind of what do you call those things? Oh, there's a name for them. Those little rubber ducks. Decoys. Decoy. Yes, indeed. Gold is certainly easier to hide. There you go. I'm beaten by my little sister. So here's where the markets are right now in Asia. Gold is down now a little bit more of a drop, 40 cents, 17.44. And now we're seeing movement in platinum. Now it's down $2 at 12.03. So there it is. Silver's down 4 cents, $25.32. So again, not a whole lot of movement, but you know, it's something to see, witness here as you watch these markets. There have been times when we do a Sunday night market watch where we've seen the metals move up or down pretty dramatically, either due to a glitch or a real-time situation like we did see probably well over 2 years ago now, almost, when we saw it move up to $1,600 based off of of what we thought was going to be an attack by Iran onto Saudi Arabia, but it didn't happen. Very good. All right, let's see here. All right, very good. All right. Hey, Terrell is here. She was waiting for me today. Thank you, Terrell. I'm honored that you are here. Good to see you. All right. Yes, indeed, Terrell. She is so versatile and talented in her singing, and she has an interest in precious metals, but she has her own channel, and she does some great job with her vocalizations of her voice, and has a great time with her lives too. So full of energy and life. So check her out, the Terrell channel. Her latest song, I've not heard the original, but it's such a different style for her. It was really impressive. She did a wonderful job. And we've got the one and the only Stacking Nerd. Stacking Nerd is here. I know she's been busy with other stuff, but she's stopped by here. Good to see Stacking Nerd. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Good to see the Stacking Nerd. All right. Let's move on up here. Yes, indeed. Always good to have good folks here, and you guys are all great. So there's where the metals are. Palladium is up $4. It is now a tenth of what rhodium is now. Look at that, $2,700, and rhodium is at $27,000. Crazy to think about it, but yeah. Palladium is nearing its all-time high, $100 more or so, and it'll be up there. I think the high for palladium was $2,800 or somewhere thereabouts. All right. Silver Eagle says that Keith Newmeyer said $100 silver before the end of the year. I doubt very seriously that's going to happen. But, yeah, I think there would be a lot of things that would have to happen in order for that to be. But, yeah, we'll see. But anyways, all right, let's see here. Let's move back up here. We've got Dave Young says, under this administration, the Constitution has no meaning. Yeah, and you know what? To be fair, I think in many cases, the Constitution has held less meaning for both parties for a while now. Or at least it's been utilized only for certain things, and other measures, not so much. But I wish both sides would honor the Constitution more. But I hear you, brother, Dave Young, definitely. Not discounting what you're saying, because I agree with it. Voodoo Scratch, X marks the spot. There you go. 46th. Just put an X by it. All right. Very good. Let's see here. Oh man, YouTube needs to get with the GoPro live stream program. There you go. Yes, indeed. $100 silver by the end of this show. There you go. By the end of this show. Very good. Who else is here? We got a lot of good folks popping in here. Appreciate you all being here. And Vintage Sansuit Lover Thomas says, friends that you can store PMs with. What is this thing of which you speak? Yes, indeed. You got to have some good friends in order to be able to do that. And family. Friends and family that can do that. Let's take a bite of some chocolate while we ponder this. And look at the prices. What are the prices telling us now? Since we last checked them about 2 minutes ago. Well, gold's dropping even more, just slightly. Now it's down 60 cents, 1744.60. Silver's down 3 cents now. Not a whole lot of movement there. And platinum is holding on at 12.03. Down just $2 now. Pretty interesting. So there it is. So a little bit of activity, but not a whole lot. All right. Calvin Cooper says, good morning, Sal. Good morning to you, Calvin, this evening. Good morning this evening. All right. And American Supertramp says, how much gold do I need before I need a place to store it? I often walk around with 2 pounds on me. Should I ever get to 30 pounds of gold, that may not be a good option. That's true. Well, I don't think it would be safe to walk around with 2 pounds on you just in case somebody robs you at gunpoint or something like that, and just casually. That's how I'm literally translating what you're saying, as you're meaning you walk around every day with 2 pounds of gold on you. But I don't know. But anyways, but yeah, it may not be a good option if you have 30 pounds. Even 2 pounds is a lot to hold with you, I believe. Okay. Truth Lives says, Sal, the reverse eagle on this coin is truly remarkable. Very nice purchase. Thank you, my friend. Yes, indeed. Somebody says it's, by the way, good to see you, Truth Lives, of a Primal Fear album cover. I forgot about that, but it really does. All right. All right, good to see Jay Silver Bravo. Been a little while since we've seen you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Silver Heist, good to see you. And Silver Hustler 13 is with us too. Yes, indeed. Yeah, DMX passed away, as well as Prince Philip. I recently saw a video of DMX, and he's like full-blown Christian, and I didn't realize that. I'm not familiar with his work, but I thought that was pretty cool. He did like a little Bible study thing. I thought that was awesome. So very sad. I don't know if he was working on new music. Like I said, I'm not as familiar, but that was sad to hear that he passed away from a heart attack. Sounds like his life was right on target and everything, but yes, indeed. All right. And Red Step Stacker is here. Good to see you, Red Step Stacker. His channel's still doing really well. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, sir. Still haven't looked up that trident thing. He says that trident is kind of a symbol of Satan. I'll have to look that up. All right, let's see here. And, all right, very good. Let's move on up through here. Okay, hey, Grow Mechanic. Thank you, Grow. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you coming on. All right. Grow Mechanic. Yes, indeed. Princeville passed away 40 days ago. They just told you today. Ah, okay. Very good. All right, let's see here. That's right. We can't lose the queen for the sake of her coins. Nobody wants Charles on them. That's right, exactly. Oh, man. Yeah, DMX was a talented rapper. He had a unique voice. I did hear one song of his. Me being more of a metal guy, but it's still sad to see him go. But I thought it was cool that he, had turned his life around, was a good role model. Apparently a really good family man and all that stuff, so that's good. Mad respect for him. It's sad, to hear about people after they pass away. I'd heard of him, but I just had never been familiar with his music. The English professor, the secret is to have 5 kids at home who don't clean up after themselves. If someone ever broke into my house, they would think we had already been robbed. There you go, the English professor. That's the secret. Exactly right. I hear you. Okay. And Christopher K says, U.S. government raiding private deposit boxes to store it yourself. There you go. That's right. Because this was a private deposit storage facility. That's exactly right. All right. Please rate Primal Fear bassist Matt Sinner. Yes. You know, I've heard some of the old school Primal Fear. I'm not quite as familiar with the later stuff, so they may have had some lineup changes. So I really can't speak to that. I cannot give a rating on that one because I don't know if he's been with them the whole time, and I'm not as familiar with Primal Fear. But they had some killer album covers, and their old stuff was awesome. I think I've heard 1 or 2 of their newer songs, and they were still pretty good. But yes, indeed. All right. Thanks, Mark Gutierrez, for announcing a thumbs up. So let's pause here. We have these stupid spammers that come on here. We got to report these sons of biscuits. Let's see what the market's telling us. What is the Asian market? What are they saying down in Hong Kong about gold? 50 cent downward move. Hey, 50 cent. There you go. There's a wrapper for you. Silver's down 2 cents. Platinum is down $3. So $12.02 now for platinum. So they're really just kind of holding steady here. And we could see them go green. And we did see them turn around almost last Sunday. They kind of went the other direction. So yes, indeed. All right. Hello, Amber Hagelstein. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. Amber Hagelstein. She's 5'11". She's 5'11" inches. I remembered that. All right. Silver John says, why are premiums so predatory? I wouldn't call them predatory. Now, obviously, the bullion dealers are making bank. There's no question. But they have to source them from other places, and they're paying a lot from the miners and the refiners. Whenever there's this big demand, everybody in the supply chain is going to get their cut. And it's going to go, and so everybody's raising their prices. And so, though it may seem like, hey, we're going to, you're paying $10, $12 over spot for an eagle. The mint's probably charging more, and they're probably paying, well, they have to, the mint has got to, I think they're under law, they have to get silver at market prices. But what is a market price? A market price is what they can buy it for from their suppliers, whatever they think is a marketplace. Let's see here. So I don't know. Let's see. Terrell says, did the sound go out? A market price is what they. I'm still hearing sound on my end, so hopefully will come back for you. Oh, let's see here. So let's see here. So there's where the markets are. So there's where the prices are there. So yeah, there is the situation with the premiums. It can be somewhat complex, for sure. Okay, let's see. That's right. Yeah, I agree with Stacking Nerd. I think that's the thing. I think that's unwise to everybody to think that, hey, that silver's just going to go sky high, because when it doesn't happen, people are going to be very disappointed and bail out. And if they bail out and sell all their silver, then boom, they've won. Essentially, the banks have won, and everybody else has won except for you. All right, let's see here. All right, moving back here. Silver Heist says, FBI takes everybody's gold, guilty until proven innocent again. That's right. And then this happens. That's right. That's right, Silver Heist, very good one. Lucian says, bury it in the ground. But they probably have metal detectors that will scour your property, right? Unless you bury it vertical on a PVC thing like they were saying. I still don't know that that's going to be foolproof from some of these detectors, especially the ground penetrating radar. They will take GPR on your ground. That's going to be a whole new story there. All right. Okay, let's see here. All right, moving ahead. Paul Richard says they found Hunter's stash. There's Hunter's. Is his laptop there too? I don't know. I'll tell you where I store, but then we'd have to go to a secluded hunting and fishing trip. There you go, Paul Richards. Remind me not to go hunting with you. Don't tell me where your stuff is, by the way. All right, let's see here. That's right, that's right. Yeah, yep, the stacking nerd is exactly right. That's what I've been kind of warning people about, that you really can't do that to silver that you can with GameStop. And that's proven to be true, by the way, in terms of the spot price. It has had no effect in that regard, but the premiums are high. But these premiums are essentially created by us and by those who've been buying it in mass, you know. Yes, indeed. But that's okay, as long as you understand what you're buying and understand the premiums. I think that's the thing that's crucial, people understanding that and know that it's a long-term proposition. And then you will, and then it kind of gets you, get you into at least a different mode of understanding there. Blind Dave Crypto, thank you for coming by. Diabetic retinopathy. Well, my friend, take care of yourself. I'll be praying for you. And thank you for showing up and hang in there, brother. Definitely. And I appreciate your support for being here. And I hope you feel better. And I'm praying for your vision and your overall health with the diabetes. Take care, my friend. All right. Terry warned me. She warned me. I should have listened to Terry. Jed Mullenkamp says, if the government can do this, then they can apply the same concept to crypto. I kind of worry about that too. I don't know. It does make you wonder. Anything in the digital realm, it seems like, I don't know, it just makes me nervous. It can be manipulated so much easier under certain circumstances. It can be filtered out, including some things and to prevent blockchain exchanges and ledgers. I don't know. I mean, it does worry me, that too. It certainly does. All right. Where are we at? Okay. And B.R. Williams says, I bet Coinholio has a hiding spot within any third without any third-party risk. Coinholio. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's move on up the comment chain here. We've got Stephen B. I vault a majority of my gold in a segregated storage through a bullion dealer. I keep a small amount in my home safe for emergency purposes along with my silver. That safe is well hidden in our basement and secured in cement. Also have a decent security system monitored by police, fire, and accessible by our cell phones. Video cameras and outside perimeters of our home that we can view from ourselves. Very good. Yes, indeed. A great system, Stephen B. Well done. Well thought out. Okay. The Treasure Seeker says, another problem with safety deposit boxes is the event of an economy going to dog, the banks can lock the doors to keep your stack. Yes, that's exactly right. Bank run. Very true. All right. Winston Smith says, wow, can't trust the feds. Who would have thought? Crazy. Who would have thought? Benny Barker says there's only one way two people can keep a secret. That's oh boy, yes, Benny. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. All right. What do we have here with the markets? Everything is down now, except for rhodium is flat. Everything's in the red. Gold is down 70 cents now. Silver is down almost a nickel. $25.32. Platinum is hovering at $12.03. Essentially no movement at all since the market opened for platinum, other than that $2 drop. And palladium is now down $1, just barely under the $27,000 level. Yes, crazy to think about. Savage Stacker is here. Rocky Mountain Bear is here. Good to see you guys. Welcome. As we move back up here through the comments as the markets are just kind of hovering and hanging out there. In about a half an hour, we're going to look and see what the charts look like for the movement of the metals. But so far, they're just kind of chilling. Ontario 100 says, I understand that some people store valuables with furniture and other items in climate-controlled storage facilities. I would think the results would be nearly the same as in your example, but do you have any comments on this idea? Let's see. Well, Ontario, yeah, I think that's fine, but you're under the provisions, you're under the limitations of that storage. In other words, whatever insurance and stuff is there. But yeah, I think that's one way to do it too. Put it in a storage facility. I have seen storage facilities catch on fire. Some of them, the structures of them, I've seen some that have been damaged by tornadoes. And of course, a tornado can damage a house too. So, but yeah, they're climate controlled. I think that's good. But some of those can be pretty expensive as well too. Sometimes you're paying $50 a month for those, maybe more, especially if it's climate controlled. Have a good night, Silver Honda. Appreciate you, my friend. We'll slurp on your way out. Yes, indeed. But yeah, Ontario, I think that's a possibility. Dean Oldfield, what if your friend accidentally has a burglary and your stack magically disappears? That's where trust comes in. You know what I'm saying? Trust and their security measures. You know what I mean? But yes, indeed. And we'll see here. Okay, the Stacking Nerd says, everyone that pressed the thumbs down hides their coins in their bum. There you go. Prove me wrong. Exactly. In a suppository. Thank you, Stacking Nerd. She is awesome. That's right. Storage facilities are a magnet for meth heads where she lives. Yes. I've seen some shady characters around my neck of the woods where there's been some storage facilities too. Silver Eyes, there's supposed to be a Texas Gold Depository, not sure if status. I've heard about it too. I don't know what the status of it is either, but I actually just talked about that today on another interview I did to be published soon. There you go. Amber says, trust nobody. Yeah, and the thing is it's tough. In life, I guess we have to have a place, some amount of trust. I mean, unless you're a hermit, unless you just really are fully confident with your home and your facilities, I think that's great. I think for me, I just felt better, even though I've got a fairly well-secured home with surveillance and alarms and all that stuff. I just felt better to have it spread out, mainly for fire, if there's ever a fire or something. You know what I mean? Because I kind of had a scare a couple of years ago, and so that's when I decided to kind of move things out and do that. All right, Terrell is hinting at a slurp. We're going to give a slurp for Terrell, the lovely Terrell. Here we go. And for Barb, too. There we go. Yes, indeed. All right. The Honest Realtor says, if you store with someone else, you better have a very well-written agreement and insurance. Otherwise, they own it. If not insured, good luck getting them to reimburse if something happens. Well, the Honest Realtor, given your title of your account there, I'm going to take your word for this. You know probably more about this than I do, realty law and things. And I've not even thought about it because this particular person I trust wholly. But hey, you make a good point. Something to look into. My cats are extra security too. That's exactly right, Silver Stealer. Exactly right. And while Silver Stealer is still here and in Winning Image Photography, I need something to counter Donald in New Mexico. When I do, these. And Dove Season's here too, so he might join me. Here we go. Push-ups time. Here we go. Push-ups. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Stretching it out now. I'm stretching it out, guys. I hope you don't mind. I need to stretch it out. That's actually good for your back if you stretch out. you arc your back. You know what I'm saying? So there's Donald with the fake, and we got winning image photography in the midst of all this. Quick on the draw with the real. Yes, and Nosematics too. Whew, thank you guys. All right. I needed some people to counteract Donald in New Mexico. Thank you. Oh, man, and the stacking nerd says fake, too. And Half Creek doesn't trust my push-ups. Dang it. Neither does Amber. All right, let's see here. Forever Real Push-Up Nation. All right, let's see. Press the number 1 if you think they're real. Press the number 2 if you think they're fake. Relatives turning each other when money is involved. That's true, Meteor Man. And that is something that I have to take into consideration. True. CCT needs to stretch it out, too. Herb Ash is here. Good to see you. All right. Terrell is like, yeah, she's got the arm up there for strength. Ed Mole, good to see you. Terry says Donald speaks the truth. Got to get a little bit of the blood flowing here. We'll do one more comment, then we'll see if it had any effect on the markets. Do my push-ups manipulate the markets? We'll find out in mere moments. Stay tuned. Donald's twos. I need to put flood control on Donald's post here. He says only 2. No. What do you think? Who do you think are fooling? Oh man, I think I'm fooling Def Leppard. Fooling. Fooling. Bob S. I keep mine in the sock drawer. It works 40 years so far. Of course, it wasn't valuable almost 40 years ago. Yes. Congratulations. That's a long-term stacking for Bob S. Nicely done. Kenneth Harvey says, my brother said I could store mine in his safe, but I don't know what I'm going to do. Might buy myself a safe. There you go. All right. Now, let's take a look at the markets. What are they telling us now? Well, so far, dang it. My push-ups has brought gold down even more. Down $1.40. That's double what it was before. Double the drop. Crazy. And let's see here. Silver is down 4 cents, so not much movement there. Platinum, no movement. Palladium is now down $6. So we brought palladium and gold down with those push-ups. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. Mark B's going to play his bass for us. Nice. All right. Pour some sugar on me. Hey, you know what? What about the diet version, Love Potion? Pour some Splenda on me. In the name of dieting. All right. Pour some Splenda on me. All right. Let's hear. DS says, I think it was in the movie Deadwood that 2 prospectors stashed the gold at the bottom of their outhouse until they were ready to move on. Who in the right mind would search there? It's true. But how many in those days in that environment? Maybe they, who knows? Little gold fever can go to the privy. All right. All right, there we go. Winning image photography, more push-ups because she needs more gold. All right, we might do that. We'll test that theory again here later. Momentarily, I'll do some more push-ups so that winning image photography can get some more gold. If I can suppress the price of gold for your behalf, and I'll suffer through a few more push-ups to make it happen, as long as I can stretch in the end, then hey, then we'll do her. Brian Peterson, I keep my metals in the same bank I buy them from in North Korea. Pretty safe, I think. Yes, sir. I think so too, Brian. Yes, indeed. And Accumulating AU says, I'm thinking about upgrading to a Fort Knox 4026 safe later this year. I just haven't decided which model Fort Knox 4026 to purchase yet. Each model goes way up in price. I would love to have the executive model, but that's a little pricey. I'll have to look them up. Wow, Fort Knox executive model. Interesting. All right. And R. Werner says, I store mine here and there, mostly there and here. All right, very good. That's very specific. Appreciate that. Good times. Good storage there. All right. All right. In the name of dieting. That's right. There you go. Pour honey all over Sal's gals. I've tried Calvin Cooper. Darren Sharon says, I agree. Just like an investment portfolio, you should have your gold, silver, etc., spread out in different locations just for those in case situations like being robbed, etc. I did not keep my precious metals in my homestead. I have a few places to store them that can access if I ever need to. Precious metals are great and a wise safety net in case of SHTF. That's right, Darren. Well said. You're exactly right. It's my philosophy too. And Zeus LaBarber says, Uncle Sal, can I store my PMs at your house? I know I can trust you. Oh, sure, there you go, Zeus. I'll make it happen. Well, we'll hook you up there. Yes, indeed. All right. And Kirk Kramer says, I prefer colon carry. Only problem is I jingle when I walk, and I have to carry a strainer with me. There you go. Colonic Stacker certainly can understand that. Exactly right. John Doe says, I don't agree with others saying to store valuables in a safe. Anyone can force you to open it with a gun pointed towards your head or a loved one's. Hide it in your walls, under floorboards, etc. Yes. No, I understand. But you know what? If somebody suspects you have gold and silver, they can hold a gun to your head and say, hey, we know you have gold and silver. We know it's somewhere in your house. Find it or we shoot you. And then you're going to go into your house walls or your floorboards, etc. If they suspect you have it. If you store it at somebody else's house, then you're forced to get into a car with them and drive over there, and that's a lot more risky for them to do. To take that chance of you driving them to your friends or neighbors or what have you. But yes, indeed. When the auto warranty scammers call Savoy, he puts my Salivate voice on, and they act all old and confused. There you go. All right. Nice. Nice. Dissident aggressor. I've been considering renting a safe deposit box from the bank. Ah, yes. Well, I hope you had a chance to watch this video. Thanks, DA. Appreciate it. Beto D says, I have mine with me, not at the bank, or trust no one. Hide it where you only know and no one knows. I guess hide it where no one will notice or sees. Yes, indeed. That's right. Okay. Tony Gallardo says, I wanted access to my bank box in the spring of 2020. Was told no. Had to make an appointment and come back another day. 2 different tellers told me to log into my account and make the appointment. I did, but there was no place on the site to do it. I went back to the bank, this time speaking loudly so all could hear. Why am I being denied access to my safety deposit box? Finally, the bank manager handed me a piece of paper with a special website handwritten on it and told me I had to go there to make an appointment. Long story short, when I got in my box, I emptied it. Well, Tony, I think that's a valuable lesson you've learned there. And that was actually a good thing for you to go in there and say that, because that's not cool. Yep, I don't think I would ever tell going to put my money in a safety deposit box. Dove Doe 92, Devo Doe 92. Don't store your weed with your silver. Seriously, don't. They will take it all. That's right. Doesn't matter who. That's exactly right. I've covered a story with that happening, by the way. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Dove Season 91. I'm with you. I've got a 357 as well, too. Very close by. Almost at all times. It's a revolver, inherently safe. A great gun. All right. Where are we at? Okay. Hector Meza says, safer at home under the protection of my 45. There you go, Hector. Nice. Daniel Buller Runner Lamb, under the pool, inside a safe, just like Pablo Escobar. All right. Yes, indeed. Bobcat Bren says, John Wick had a good spot. Mind you, he had gear to help protect. That's true. He sure did. Let's see here. Moving on up. I bury my treasure, says Memento Liberia. I have to turn my computer upside down to read that. He's got it upside down. Pretty wild. I'm packing and stacking and packing. One image photography made me think I need more guns. There you go. And Will W., I buried mine with a vacuum sealed bag in a Pelican case and hid the treasure map with a savings deposit box. So there you go. A savings. Interesting. Wow. That's a little bit unnerving because if a bank teller goes in there and sees that map, they tell a friend and then go out and they find it. Crazy. I don't know if that's the smartest thing to do. I think he was kidding, though. Let's see what's happening in Hong Kong, guys. The markets are open and everything is down slightly, not a whole lot, but gold is hanging out just about $1.40, 1743, $1,743.80. By the way, 1743 the year was when Thomas Jefferson was born. So go figure. Silver is down 4 cents to $25.31. Platinum is down $3 to $12.02. Not much movement there or any since the market's opened. And we have palladium down $6 now, below the $2,700 level. Crazy, crazy. All right. Moving ahead here, we've got Daniel Bullrunner Lamb. Make a secret room and install a 500-gallon fish tank in front of it. And seeds would have to drain the tank. By then, the police are on their way. If they break the tank water and the glass will be everywhere, making it even harder to steal. Now, that's actually a pretty good idea. Yeah. Wow. Yes, indeed. Very good idea. Anthony S. says, I got a question for you guys. I went to a coin show today in India and picked up a 2016 quarter-ounce gold Standing Liberty for $4.75. That's a good deal. Didn't come with a display box, but it looked online and looked like they were going for around $6.50. Does not having the box really hurt the value? No, those things have gone for pretty cheap, and as 5.0 Beer says, you can get those boxes for pretty cheap, and it's not going to affect the value. Those 2016 Standing Liberty quarters and halves have essentially just been selling for not much above bullion price these days, but good find on that one. Good to see Illimited Knowledge here. Good to see all you guys here. Welcome. Glad you're here. Mr. 1MOA, my gold and silver is stored at my physical residence and secured by Smith & Wesson. Good call. Yes, indeed. Mine's secured by Smith & Wesson and Ruger. And, yes, yes, indeed. All right, I got 3 people helping me store mine. Colonic Stacker would store his metals with Cull Silver. There you go. I would too. Cull Silver. Definitely trustworthy, and you know he is packing. Monty. Great topic and something I have been trying to sort out. Very good, Monty. Very, very good. Appreciate you, sir. All right. Eastern Zone says 98% of my gold, silver, copper, lead, brass, and steel are securely stored on a friend of my co-worker's uncle's boat. I haven't heard from him in a while. I hope he's okay. There you go. He's right. Me too. All right. Take care of the Treasure Seeker. Appreciate you, sir. Always good to see you here. Glad you stopped by. Have a good evening. Yes, indeed. Rocky Superstar is here, by the way. Hello, Rocky. Good to see you, sir. Native Stackers here. A lot of good folks here. We've got 86 thumbs up. Appreciate you guys. If you're interested in hitting that thumbs up button, I will not protest if you do it. All right. Michael Swirl says, it's none of the government's business what a man has, period. There you go, exactly. That's right. And Joe Morton says, if they have multiple branches, they can move your items to another location. Ah, yeah, the fine print of this stuff you'd have to look at and read very clearly. If something like that were to be there, in there, that you could be really screwed about that. Pat Riley sounds planted. Yeah, crazy. All right, what do we have? What do we've got here? Call myself. I'm a scammer. I'm my own scammer. I should call myself. All right, I am available. All right, gold has moved down even more. $1.80 now. Down again. It's only 1/10 of a percentage point, but hey, it's not turning around so far. It's deepening its losses just slightly. Silver's down a nickel now. double the loss of by percentage than gold. Platinum is now right at $1,200, down $5, and palladium is down $6. So these losses are deepening just slightly. That's what she said. All right, very good. Very good to see you guys. Benny Barker's here. Good to see you. Bob Silver's here. Yes, Silverback members now at 54,000 for the Wall Street Silver Forum. Yes, your coffee better be as hot as a newly poured 999 shiny bar. Boy, I'd get really burned on that one, Aubrey. Man, we don't want that, but it is lukewarm now. Ah, yes, indeed. Let's get back to the comments. And there's where the markets are now. Mark the Shark says, get a plumber to run a T-pipe over your existing 6-inch PVC drain pipes, then attach a shutoff valve and run the pipe to nowhere, and don't glue the pipes past the shutoff valve, just dry fit them. This will provide a great place to store PMs, ammo, and anything else you don't want to be found in your house. Where's Plumber Stacker when we need him? That's a great idea. Plumber Stack could probably help us get this done. Wow. Definitely a good way to do it. And CCT has also a video that talks about this on his channel, about clever places to store precious metals inside your home. And I think some of it does do it. All right. Hey, thanks, Ed Mole. Appreciate the thumbs up, sir. We've got over 100 thumbs up now. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. All right. Harvey Dent says we're looking at $750 gold. Yeah. And I don't think that's going to happen either. But hey, for me, as somebody who would like it to go down, that would be nice. That would be nice. Let's see here. Okay, where are we at? Let's get to this thing here. Oh, wow. Oh, thank you. Milled Steel. I didn't realize they've got it up already. What is tonight? At 11, in mere hour and a half, is going to be premiering an interview with me on Wall Street Silver. Yeah. Thank you, Mill. He processed that video quick. I'm not scheduled to do that interview until tomorrow. So somehow the magic of technology, they were able to go back in time or go into the future, interview me, and then process the video a day before. No, I'm kidding. I did a video earlier today, but thank you. Kenneth Harvey, good to see you. Welcome to Honorary Citizen. We have a new member. Everybody give him a big hand. Kenneth Harvey, thank you, sir, so much. Appreciate you. All right. A new member as an honorary citizen of the Salivation Nation. There's different levels there. We've got honorary citizen, representative, senator, and we also have advisor, cabinet level position, secretary of whatever you want to be at that level. We only have one of those. Hoosier Stacker, funny story. Plumber Stacker dialed in a bit on a Stackers gathering to announce the show change, but couldn't stick around. He had plumbing issues. Oh, go figure. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, there's going to be some announcement changes. Stay tuned to the Hoosier Stacker and Plumber Stackers channel to find out more information about those. But yes, indeed, Hoosier Stacker had his Stackers gathering this afternoon. It was cool. Native Stacker, how many of you did Salivate Metal trick into telling you where your metals are? That's what it is. That's what it was about. Oh my gosh. All right. Crazy, crazy. And La Michoacana Suarez G is new to the channel. Well, LA or La Michoacana Suarez. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. Thank you so much. Glad you're here. Always good to see new members. And Kenneth, thank you again for becoming an honorary citizen. Means a lot. All right, very good. So little announcement here, that interview, and I'm going to probably be reposting that too. But yes, indeed. Thank you so much. I should make some changes. That's right. I need to make some changes. I need to do more push-ups and celebration. We're going to do these here momentarily. Silver Serenity, land of the free. I know. Tell me about it. It makes you wonder at this point, does it not? Crazy. All right. JNS says, if you truly believe in the words, if you don't hold it, if you don't own it, why on earth would you put those PMs in a bank or entrust it to a private vault service? Yes. I know, it's a thing you've got to wrestle with there. The wonderful Silver Stacking Mama is here. Hello, Silver Stacking Mama. Good to see you. So good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And Terrell is waving and clapping to us in a red dress. All right. Can I be Senior Executive President of First Impressions? Yes, you sure can, love button. All right. All right. I still need to be. Yes, indeed. All right. Shao is ape strong on Wall Street Silver. There you go. That's my impersonation of an ape, in case you couldn't recognize that. All right, very good. All right, very good. Silver Gold Saver's got a great channel too. Is it a crime to hold your money in cash? Is there a limit to how much one can store in your own possession versus a bank? Yeah. Well, you can't withdraw more than $10,000, I think, without it raising the suspicions and ires and being reported. Barbara, I think, can back me up on that. If you withdraw more than $10,000, you have to fill out a form, I believe. All right. And Mountaineer Stacker says, in the risk management world, we call what you are talking about as risk separation. I store most of my gold and silver right beside Mr. Barrett. The other is stored next to Mr. Kalishnikov. Both have their own 5 fire-rated safes. Good job. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Mr. Narinko is a good friend of mine in my household, who's closely related to Mr. Kalishnikov, by the way. All right. It's not financial advice. That's right. There you go. All right. Mountaineer is here. It's not financial advice. That's right. But you do have a crystal ball like me, right? All right. Very good. And Danny Scobie says, I go 2/3 prong approach, a lockbox inside a water fireproof safe, inside a larger fireproof safe, and all protected by a not so nice Roddy and a couple of large caliber Freedom Sticks. There you go, Freedom Sticks. You got it. I like it. I love it. I love it. All right, here we go. Let's do it. We need the monthly prayer stream. All right, there we go. Check out Yankee Stackings doing his prayer stream with Mrs. Yankee, I think, this time too. Let's get the charts. Let's see if we can knock gold down with some more push-ups. We're doing 21. And here we go. Here we go. Let's get 21 out of the way here. And we're going to stretch it at the end. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Now I'm going to stretch it out for dove season 91, stretching it out. Oh, yeah. I can feel that in my back and in my bones. Still stretching. I'm still stretching because I'm worried. I don't want to see what Donald is saying about me now. Okay. What is Donald saying about me now? Dang it, he's saying fake. Son of a motherless goat. Crap. Oh, shoot. Count backwards. I should have counted backwards. 21. Yeah, I'll do that next time, Commander. Let's refresh these markets. I had no effect yet. All right. Let's see here. Real. Silver Steeler says real. Yes. Savoy Truffle says fake with a PH. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. I felt this bone. There you go. The struggle is real. There we go. Thank you, Dove Season. Have a good one. Have a good one, my brother. All right. Let's see here. Push-up Sal is now Ape Strong. Yes, indeed. Ape Strong. Yes, indeed. Have a good evening. Dove Season 91. Appreciate you. All right. Commando can tell it was legit by the breathing and air gasp. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I should be doing these things more often, but whew. All right. Okay. No, they're not knee push-ups. I do promise you that. They're not knee push-ups. No, still stretching. There we go. All right. Santiago. You know, crap's going to hit the fan when the government's imposed capital controls. Yes. Crazy, crazy. Capital controls. We'll see what happens there. Man, nomadic diesel. The correct term is safe deposit box, not safety deposit box. Yes, that's true. You're right. My bad on that one. As all know, they are far from being safe. That's true. It's safe deposit box. You're right. And somebody had said that before. I had not talked about them in so long. But you're exactly right. It's not safety deposit box. All right. Mark Barnard says it used to be easy to get a safe deposit box at the bank, but very few do it now. Yes. All right. N4Zoo says, when FDR made it illegal to own gold and everyone was required to turn it over, the first places, agents went to banks with safe deposit boxes that took all the gold they found and compensated owners with dollars. Bank safe deposit boxes are anything except safe. Yep. That's why I won't. And after I talked to a bank that I've dealt with about it, you know, they said pretty much the same thing. It's not really that much for protection. All right. Oh, thanks, Bobcat Brent. I appreciate you, brother. Greetings from the United Kingdom from Albino Samosa. Thank you, Albino. Appreciate you, sir. All right. Glad you're here. Glad you're all here. A special inspector says, keep it to yourself. Trust no one. Sad but true. Yes. Be careful who you tell about your precious metals. That's all right. Gold Maple, good advice. I keep my gold and silver in different undisclosed locations and fire-resistant safes. Never with friends. I just don't trust people, even if I have known them for years. I understand. And I know I may be risking extra risk by doing it, storing it at a friend's. One of them is a friend's house. But this person I've known for quite a long time. And yes, indeed. But I get what you're saying there. Bitcoin is traceable. Don't fall for the lies. I wonder about that, Cyrus. I believe that could be set up to be traceable. I'm not disagreeing with you there too. I wouldn't be surprised if it could be. I think it could be traceable too. Mark Bernard says, buy an Easter egg, throw it in the fridge. There you go. Okay. Where are we at here? James Sky says, in answer to your question, Sal, on what 1 ounce gold coin do I have my eye on? I'm about to buy the 2021 1 ounce Austrian gold Philharmonic coin. Well, congratulations, James. James, if you have that coin in silver form, you will see that the gold form is exactly the same diameter, just twice as thin. I asked the bank for a new bank account. They asked why. I said, because mine is always empty. There you go. That's great. Native. Excellent. I need to do that. Use the same joke. That's great. Jade Nefrite, regarding at 10 U.S. private vaults located in Beverly Hills, shares the same address as Olympic Gold and Jewelry in the Beverly Palm Plaza Strip Mall. Yes. There is a connection there. That's for sure. All right, Terrell is making dinner now, but still listening. Oh, what is for dinner? Well, she's busy making dinner, so she might not be able to type, but it smells delicious from here. And I'm 3 hours away from you, and I can smell the deliciousness from here. Oh, yeah. Something's cooking over at Terrell's house tonight. Gold Maple, you need to take renter's insurance for your gold, silver, platinum, palladium, and rhodium, Sal. This will cover you in case your bullion is ever stolen. Tell your other subscribers to get renter's insurance. Well, the thing is, I don't know how much that is going to cost for the amount of precious metals I have. It may be cost prohibitive to do it, but, you know, I don't know. Anything's might be good to look into. We'll see. But anyways, let's see here. Oh, yeah. No, James Scott, no, the silver is twice as thick as the gold. So in other words, gold is more dense. So it's going to be very thin, but the same diameter. Amber, I don't trust anybody with my stack, period. Understand. Yes, indeed. That is smart. I slurp to that, Amber. Part-time Prepper says, recently heard that story. Very interesting. I believe in the shotgun method of storing the stack. Scatter it. There you go. Yes, indeed. All right. I was talking dirty to Terrell. No, the food is probably clean. The food is probably clean that she love button. I'm sure she's cleaned her food before cooking it. You know what I'm saying? All right. A renter's insurance does not cover a bullion or numismatic. I kind of wondered about that. It's be kind of hard to really. Seems like that can be something to take advantage of. They probably don't want to mess with that kind of thing here. Gold is dense, and so are some people. That's an underhanded comment to me. Barbara Carbone's saying that Uncle Sal is dense. Oh, no. I know I'm dense. She says no one dense here, though. All right, there we go. B.R. Williams is back from the hospital. A dog attack. Whoa. Had test out me security system. It works. Wow. Man, I hope you're okay, my friend. That's not good. Man, all right. Well, it looks like we did have an effect on gold. Wow. Gold is down even more from when we did those push-ups. Where's Dove Season 91? Oh, it's cashew chicken. Well, still smells delicious. I knew it was chicken. I thought it smelled chicken. So gold is down $2.90. The push-ups help to push it down. So maybe there is a case for this manipulation. Suppression on my end. Because silver's down a little bit too. $25.29. Platinum is now just down $4. Silversmith, what makes any metal more dense? Molecules. It's atoms. It's the atomic structure. And it's the density of the atoms packed together. So I don't know exactly the chemistry behind it, but that's what makes metals dense. It's the atoms are packed closer together. All right, very good. All right, hey, thank you. All right, nice. Terrell says, if you're ever in Santa Barbara, Sal, dinner's on us. All right, very good. Thank you so much. All right, so that means if I walk inside of Terrell's house, as long as I give her a little bit of warning, her and Bruce are going to take their supper and just pour it all over themselves, and I'll walk in and they'll be covered with food, chicken and sauce running down their faces and everything, and getting their clothes all messed up with their supper. They'll just be covered in their supper. That's a nice, kind gesture. But honestly, Terrell, I would rather see you guys without any food on your person, maybe just sitting on plates. You know what I mean? All right, very good. All right, let's see here. Moving on. Let's get back here. Okay. And the drugwartoday.com, great conversation to have as always. Thanks so much for covering this essential topic. No problem, my friend. Glad you're here. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for the kind comment. Makia Amurasenes says, everything's got lost in a boating accident. There you go. It was boating accidents. Crazy. Hoosier Stacker, Fondler and manipulating the metals. That's right. Fondler and manipulated the metals. That's right. Exactly. All right. Very, very good. All right. Hello, Minnesota Joe. Good to see you. Food is sexy. Yes, indeed. Food is definitely sexy. All right. Fitra 1987 says, never store your gold and silver in a bank vault. That's right. Never do it. John Rogers says, it was Colonel Mustard in the library with the candlestick. Fez don't like playing charades, I guess. That's right. That's right. The game of Clue. That's right. Meteor Man, the atoms have more protons and neutrons in the nucleus. Ah, that's what it is. Okay. The atoms, they have the more protons and neutrons in the nucleus. Everything's packed together tightly. And Wall Street Silver Official is here in the live stream tonight. We are live with Salivate in less than an hour. And thank you. It was quite an honor to visit with you guys. They were very quick to get it up at 8 o'clock. We did announce that earlier. Another subscriber made mention of it. The Wall Street Silver Official channel, Silver YouTube channel. Check it out. And in fact, let me see if we can try to find, if one of my moderators can kindly go to Wall Street Silver Official and post a link here in the chat here, that would be great. It was quite a great conversation with those guys over at Wall Street Silver Official. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Appreciate it very much. All right, let's see here. And let's get rid of this. I've already reported that. All right. John Doe, I stored in a bank like a good, obedient citizen. There you go, John Doe. Let's take a look at the markets. What are the markets telling us now? In fact, we did find a way. Well, it looks like the gold is recovering a little bit. Gold was pushed down a little bit because of some push-ups I did earlier, but it looks like it's now fighting against us here. Gold is now down $1.50 in Hong Kong. It is down just 4 cents, and right now $25.32. Platinum is down $4. Not much movement there. And around this time, we take a look at the actual charts to see what the movement looks like on a graph. And these graphs from Kitco give us the bid price in the movement. We can see that gold has been somewhat of a downwards movement, but is now showing its first recovery from the dip that we saw here in the past hour. So yes, indeed. Very good. There's where that is. Let's see here. Thank you, Silver Heist. Appreciate it. There's a link to the Wall Street Silver video that's coming up. And while you're there, you should subscribe to Wall Street Silver because they interview a lot of really big names in the precious metals space. A lot of good names they interview there. So check out Wall Street Silver. Yes, indeed. Very good. Food is sexy when you make it right. That's true. It sure is. Yes, indeed. Good to see you guys. Good to see Stanley Steamers here. A lot of good folks popping by here. So there's where the gold's chart is. Let's see what silver's been doing in the last hour and the bid price. So there we can see you can see silver's been more volatile even in these movements, how it's had some ups and downs, and it's now showing a little bit of recovery here. Will it bounce back into positive territory soon, before the night is over? Probably not before this live stream is over. Before the night is over, very well could. Platinum, we know we have not seen a whole lot of movement, but it has been kind of in a downward movement here. But for a while, it was kind of just stuck there for a little bit while. But it doesn't trade as frequently as silver and gold. So very interesting indeed. All right. Okay. Very good. Let's get back to these channel comments here. Dave Messalina says, a very beautiful coin, both sides. Really stunning. Still building up my bullion stack. So nice to see these coins in your videos. No problem, Dave. I like to mix it up once in a while. The art of the unboxing is still something I like to do on the channel here from time to time. Yes, indeed. All right. Okay. Okay, where are we at? There is another one of these things. Scary, you never know. That's right. Aloha. You never can know. You never can know. Where are we? Okay, moving on. Up here, we've got Qualifier 1. Let's get rid of this crap. I've got a 3-piece of the 2017 1-ounce gold roosters. Where can I sell these? Okay, it's from Ontario. I don't know where to sell them in the Canadian market. Silver Gold Bowl is a dealer up there, but yeah. I trust no one, Uncle Sal. I don't trust Biden, Harris, or Pelosi. AOC, where did these fools come from? Remove them, military. Yes, indeed. Either comes your precious metals, the best ones to trust is yourself or close family or friends. But some people don't trust them either. Something that valuable. And I can understand that. Okay, where are we at? Okay. Ted Barber. A few years back, a building in my city that once housed a bank was sold and being changed into a totally different business. The new owners sold off the bank assets, including the blocks of safe deposit boxes complete with both sets of keys. Whole bunch of drawer sizes available for each bank with $20. Had enough room for 2 of them, so that's what I got. Wish I had room for more. Easy to dolt down, and being block easy to conceal too. May not be high temp fireproof, but I have fireproof safes for most items. If you can luck up and come across some, I recommend them highly. Interesting. All right. Very good. All right. Yep. Okay, let's see here. Let's get to a couple more of these. Over Belastigavator. I see a Dutch Ducat in the left corner. Rare for an American to own. Yeah. Believe it or not, those things are much more common than you think. I got that at a coin show. And I've also seen them at my local coin shops. And somebody else had shown one on their channel, and I forgot who it was, but I thought I'd pop it up there. Yes, it might have been CCT that showed one. Lucy Stacks is here. Good to see Lucy. She made it. Yes, indeed. She's going to be a calendar gal on the Sal's Gal calendar. And Don is here. Good to see you. Hell Creek Trading is still with us. Hell Creek's got a YouTube channel too. Check him out. Hell Creek Trading. And Lucy Stacks has got a great YouTube channel. All right. She's a good mom too. All right. Mark Pedri. Believe it or not, I have it in a couple different places, but both are with ammo and guns. That way, if they steal the PMs, they have guns and plenty of ammo to defend themselves. Maybe not the smartest ideas, yes. Always be packing and stacking. Packing and stacking, all right. Mager, awesome, says, I store mine at the bottom of the ocean where my boat sank. There you go, all right. Yes, indeed, a good place to store them, for sure. The bottom of the ocean. Is the IRS a government entity, Sal? I would say they probably are. I'd make a good guess that they are a government entity. Internal Revenue Service. Ah, yes, indeed. Major Pain. The Major Pain Depository is where I store precious metals. An old decrepit box in a dusty corner of the attic. Behind several other decrepit dusty boxes and Major Pain to access. There you go, brother. There you go. Good thinking. All right, what happened to the scammer girl? She's going to probably call me back Tuesday. We'll see here. Silver Heist, if you can keep checking markets and playing guitar until 8 p.m. Eastern, we can all go raid the premiere together at Wall Street Silver. Oh, man. Well, I would encourage us all to go there anyway. I may not be able to go quite that long, but I might whip the guitar out here in a little bit here. But yes, indeed, if y'all want to go over there, I might try to make the premiere as well. Wall Street Silver Official. If you guys, if somebody has it again, if you want to post a link to that video and subscribe to their channel too, because I do interview a lot more important people than me. Have been interviewed on that channel, and as you know, that's the Wall Street Silver official YouTube channel, which is a subsidiary of the Wall Street Silver Forum, which I actually just recently signed up for. I'm a little late to the draw on that one, but I finally signed up for it. Posted my first little post this afternoon after the interview. When will the calendar be out? It's probably going to be out in 2022. We still have to get some stuff ready for it. Thank you, Silver Heist, for doing that. Appreciate it. And by the way, Terrell, there's room on the calendar. If Bruce is okay with it and you're okay with it, you don't have to. It doesn't have to be a bikini shot or anything like that. I mean, you can just be, whatever you want to do. But if you're interested, email me, Terrell. If you want to be a calendar girl, we got plenty of space. And maybe if you can let Shay know. Maybe we can get Shay on it too. That would be pretty sweet. Oh yeah. But yeah, no. If you're interested, we'd love to have you. You're a Sal's gal. And we can't get Terry to do it. We can't get Barbara Carbone to do it. So we need to get some more ladies in there. All right, very good. Yes, this is all a ruse to keep the photos of myself so I can drool over them. That's my Salivate Metal, Salivate Sal's gal. That's right. No, it's going to be hopefully a real thing. All right, very good. All right, Native Stacker. Well, that really sucks. The people who were not involved should certainly get lawyers. Thanks for coming to the story. Yes, they sure should. My guess is some of them probably are and will. Sal, have you been practicing your AC/DC bust out some tunes? Get that Back in Black riff. Yeah, man, I'm trying to think of, I don't know Back in Black, but we'll see here. I'm going to get the guitar out here in a moment. Never sell. Let your kids sell it for $200K. Pass it down to generations. There you go. Oh, he's talking about the rhodium bar. Why I won't sell this rhodium bar for $20,000. ASMR says Remington 870 and Glock 19 with the standard mags. $1,200, one-time charge. There you go. Yes, indeed. It's a good protection tool. Yes, indeed. Louis. I had a safe deposit box when I was very young, which for many reasons I lost track of. Had a bunch of coins in there. Years later, when I tracked down the contents, I found my memorabilia was retained, but all my coins were sold for face value. and I was then given a check. Wow. Louis, yes, another good argument for not having a safe deposit box. All right. All the SalesGal calendar photos will be stored securely in a bank safe deposit box. That's right, exactly right. Indeed, they will. So, yes, indeed. All right. The months are all stuck together. That's right, exactly. Oh my gosh. Glockman 155 crushing the OT to buy gold. I buy every payday. I'm getting it while I can. Love silver too, but it's so heavy. There you go. All right. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Darth Larper says, I store mine at the Federal Reserve. Not. Yes, indeed. Not. All right. Where are we at here? Let's look at the markets. You all digest those markets. I'm going to get my guitar out just a second here. Terrell says Shay posted a bikini pic. Oh, wow. Man. I wonder where that is. Interesting. All right. I like to sing a little song, but I promise to not make it very long. Gonna keep the song really short. Some people think that I would be a good sport to keep it short. Gonna not play silver bells, 'cause I don't know how it goes. Or gold or platinum bells, or a witch's spell. Yeah. All right, there we go. Now, I do want to remind you that in just mere minutes, probably, let's see here, 40 minutes from now, that you might want to check out Wall Street Silver, official YouTube channel, yeah. They're gonna interview Uncle Sal. It's gonna be fun. I hope I don't stutter or say something weird. It certainly will be backwards, and it'll be clear, oh yeah. I hate to see CCT go. Say that 5 times fast. Don't go CCT. You wanna make it last. He is gone now. He's gotta get some shut eye. He lives in the UK. He's still a nice guy. Oh yeah, Con! All right, that's enough of that. Let's see here. Put that back. Gonna eat some chocolate. There's where the. Did we move the markets with my singing? No, but it probably created a massive, massive disturbance in the YouTuberverse with that. All right, there we go. All right, we scared CCT away. Oh no, here he is. Have a great night. Already Monday here. Don't forget to watch my silver and gold unboxing video. Oh, did you post that already? I'll check it out, CCT. Yes, indeed. Terrell, you are awesome. All right, you're awesome. All right, James Sky, I've missed your guitar playing, Sal. Could do with being in a bar right now, having a few drinks, listening, playing. All right, thanks, James Sky. Terrell, it's going to be at 8 o'clock tonight over at the Wall Street Silver Forum. And maybe perhaps one of my moderators again, maybe Silver Heist has it in his clipboard. He can post it again. Let's see here. Dove Williams says, what about credit unions? They aren't banks. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look into that. But I would say any institution is probably going to have near the same TOS in order to protect themselves, is my guess. But anyways, down in New Mexico. Oh my gosh, that dude, I tell you what, Donald in New Mexico has just given, this is the most brilliant, I've got to pin this message, that is the most brilliant insult ever. My voice is so bad that it could tarnish gold. That's a great one. That's awesome. All right, the markets are salivating over Sal. All right, very good. Yes, indeed. See, at 4 a.m. Eastern. There you go. All right, let's see here. Jim Lewis, YouTube at 8. There you go. Jim Lewis is here. Thank you, Jim. He is part of the Wall Street Silver. I hope he didn't hear me sing just now earlier. But yes, indeed, there it is. There's a link to the channel. It's premiering at 8 o'clock tonight, just in mere moments, 35 minutes from now. Very, very good. Yes, indeed. All right. Rocky Superstar says, Sal, I store my gold and silver with my weed. That way it is camouflaged. It will never smell my gold or silver that way. Yes, all right. Very good. Only weed I have is the thistle and the and a lot of crabgrass growing in my yard. I can't get rid of the crabgrass. It really stinks. All right, Rocky, thanks, my friend. Let's ride. Aaron Krause says, my stuff is at a grocery store. There you go. All right. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh, oh my. You know, they may not have me back now after hearing me sing. Jim Lewis may not have me back after that. Oh my gosh. It was pitch perfect singing. Oh, you're too kind. Oh my gosh. Oh man, now I'm embarrassed. Whatever goes on the internet stays on the internet, they say, right? Oh my goodness. All right, what are the markets telling us? Because you know what? Well, all right, it looks like we have gold is now recovering some of its losses from earlier in the evening, and just slightly. It's now down $1.10. Silver's now down only 2 cents. Platinum is only down $1, and palladium is down $6. It was at $2,700 when the night started, and now in Asia, the markets are starting to see a little bit of a rebound. We could see these go green before midnight. It's happened before. But yes, indeed. So very interesting indeed. This is crazy. All right, thank you. All right, thank you. Terrell's going to email me about the calendar. Yes, in the Sal's Gal calendar, we've got 6 confirmed right now. So we have room for more ladies that are interested in it. All right, very good. So there's where the metals markets are. And by the way, the gold to silver ratio is now hanging around that 69 to 1 ratio. 69 to 1. So there is the gold to silver ratio. As you know, that is a number I keep track of. I like to see what's happening with the gold to silver ratio because my feeling is that when we see that narrow, that means there are more people that are starting to become more awakened to silver as that hedge, as that ultimate savings account, because there's so much silver is used so much as a commodity. Well over 50% of the silver usage is for industrial uses and the like. And if we see that ratio narrow and maintain as a narrow ratio for a longer period of time, to me that tells us that more and more people are accumulating silver as in a quote investment, even though I don't like to use that term investment. It's really a hedge savings account. All right, very good. All right. Markets have responded well. More push-ups are required to bring it back down. Indeed. All right. Lucy, yeah, email me. We'll talk a little bit about the pictures Lucy stacks. We'll get into that later. I'm still waiting on some responses from 2 ladies before I send out my next email on that, but we will definitely do it. Silver up $1 this week. So there's our Silversmith's prediction of where silver is going to be up $1 this week. We'll see. It could happen. We'll find out. All right. Let's get a couple more of these channel comments here. Aaron says, that raid at the Beverly Hills Vault used a blanket warrant, which I don't know how is legal if they knew they're going after the owners and go after the owners, not confiscate other people's stuff and then make them prove it's theirs to get it back. Asset forfeiture is abused by government officials. Yes, I agree. Exactly. Well, hopefully they got some attorneys involved. Batman mask, like I did in the Batman video. There you go. Exactly. Yeah, you could do that. That's one idea. We'll think of something. We'll think of something creative for you, Lucy. There's Goldchick. We're still waiting to hear back from Goldchick, by the way, on the calendar. So email me back on that, Goldchick. And then one other person, too, on that. All right. Uncle Reed says, I just figured out my GSR, what is in the safe, 1 to 60. Purely accidental that it mirrors current prices. I'm going to throw things out of whack as soon as gold hits 1,600. I want to pick up 3 more kangaroos. And I'm buying 180 ounces of silver to keep it even. There you go. All right, Uncle Reed. Yeah, I think it's good to have diversity with your personal gold to silver ratios. I'm trying to narrow mine as well. All right, very good. Gas grill. I got mine stored in the... don't leave us hanging. Maybe it's in the gas grill. Could be. Big text bullion. Just convert everything to rhodium and BTC and you can hide millions just about anywhere. That's true. Move it all into rhodium. If you guys are interested in my rhodium saga, there's a playlist on it as well. Just search rhodium. And Mancunian stacker, don't store them up you'll be walking like John Wayne for a month. That's right. Ask colonic stacker on that one. That's right. Eli says, indeed, I too have noticed the shortage of bars from early mid last year. I post weekly sales in a Facebook PMs group and have watched this occur. Good video. All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. All right. And where are we at? Okay. Silver Surfer is here. He says, my dog heard your singing and broke a hole through the screen door, evacuating the house. Oh, my gosh. I'm sorry, Silver Surfer. Bummer. I knew that it had to cause great consternation to those around. Man, I'm sorry about that. Oh my goodness gracious. Time to bring the beaver out for love button. And indeed, Coins A to Z, road to rhodium. There you go. Path to platinum. Street to silver. Gateway to gold. And tarmac to titanium. How's that? All right. And Medio Man's personal GSR is 60.2714. He's got it calculated down to the 10,000ths or so. That's pretty good. All right. GERC Techs. Remember, reading, hearing in the past about the unbelievable and unethical infringements upon citizens' privacy and rights in second-rate countries. Guess what? Yep. It's coming to a developed nation near you. That's right. Very good. All right. So there we go. Let's get a few more comments before we say, before we wrap this up here. I got a few more in here. Let's get a couple of these here. All right. Where are we at? John Bertha, to 10th ounce of gold, about the size of a dime. Yes, it is. About a little bit smaller than the size of a dime. Yes, indeed. Lucy, mine are back on the moon now. There you go. Silver to the moon. Gold to the moon. That's how you do it. Literally stored on the moon. Definitely pretty safe there. Although the Chinese went to the dark side of the moon. So if you store it on the dark side of the moon with your Pink Floyd albums, then you might be in trouble. Okay. Lucy Stacks. Wow, this is very interesting. It's like some John Wick type stuff. I should have put a John Wick gold round in there to show you too. Hello, Sons of Patriarchy. Thank you for being here, Sons of Patriarchy. Jew, appreciate you, my friend. Sorry I didn't say hello to you earlier. Glad you're here, though. I think he's saying adieu, so he's saying goodbye. HVAC rental basics, residential basics. Where can I get an Excel tracking spreadsheet? There's several out there. Some people have made some. There's one that does a live track of the spot price. I haven't used in a while. George's something. I forget the name of it, but I've got one of those. But I need to update mine too. I need to try to find a way to write a formula to track the spot price because it's broken and I can't get it to work. But there's several good ones out there. You can create your own too, if you know how to do it, write formulas and stuff like that. But anyways. Greg R. Guilty until proven innocent. Yes, I know. I hear you. It's crazy. Rocky Mountain Bear says, I've heard of some mining companies finding areas with precious metals in the ground, then leaving it in there. They basically run tests to verify they have a lot of metal in the ground, then sit on it. They're waiting for other mines to run dry, driving the price up, and that's when they begin sucking that stuff out of the ground. I have no proof, only hearsay. It's interesting to think about. I think you're right. It would not surprise me because you think about it, fuel prices and all that stuff, and they're just kind of waiting for everything to kind of come together. They really test it, and they can really narrow it down by studying it enough to make it more efficient when they bring it out of the ground. All right, must make dinner for a whip. Thumbs up. Thank you, Silver Stealer and Winning Image Photography. You guys are great. Thank you for being here and for being believers. You guys are awesome. Good to see Gold Maple is here as well. As we wrap this thing up, Big Uncle says, the gold and silver is the decoy. The real value is in the old Pokemon cards sitting in a dusty shoebox. A lot of collectibles have started making resurgence, including Pokemon cards. You're right. Here's an oldie but a goodie. I talked about this video today in my interview with Wall Street Silver. Silver will never increase in value. Armand Clark says, yes, was going to say silver holds value, not given a value. That's right. Exactly, Armand. You got it. That's exactly right. Fort Nikita Bullion says, I've thought about having some stored in my body, swallow a few gold coins, watch them come out of the other end, clean them, and then re-swallow. I've never heard of someone had a gun pointed at them and being told to poop. That's true. Still, I don't know that I would go that far. That would be pretty hardcore. All right. Let's see here. Put them back in the ground, says a Greek. Now, that's one way to do it, but if they got a ground-penetrating radar or some other metal detector, strong metal detector, then, I don't know, it might be a little bit more difficult there. Let's see what the prices are. We are getting ready to end this tonight. All right, guys. Very good. Very good. Yes, indeed. All right. So, again, you guys, check out Wall Street Silver official on YouTube, 8 o'clock tonight, which is just very, very soon. There's going to be an interview on the official Wall Street Silver channel. Silver Ice, do you still have that thing in your clipboard? If you could post a link to it there. One more time, you are awesome. Thank you so much. Gold Chick, I eat about your calendar special ed. I should track copyright assignee. Foreign shots different from U.S. Free if no comp. Think about audience, solo only. Oh, okay. Okay, Gold Chick, email me. We'll discuss it. Right, makes sense. All right, thank you so much, guys. Yes, indeed. So, yeah, let me see if I can get that. There it is. All is one now. All is one now for the win. Thank you, my friend. All is one now posted a link to the video. We'll be there in about 25 minutes. Or about 22 minutes from now, it'll be premiering. Salivate Metal interview on the Wall Street Silver channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll leave you with the sage piece of advice. And you know what that is. To keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Take care.